Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario RPG. In the last part we have fought our way through the castle against the shysters. I don't know why they're called shysters still, but yeah, we actually got to the boss and yeah, they don't like us, they're not fans. I think we're pretty cool, but apparently this boss guy thinks we're lame, which is completely out of order. So as you can see, this guy's called Mac, and as always I'm going to find some I'm going to find some stats about him so you know what you're going up against. His HP 540, attack 38, defense 38, magic attack 43 and magic defense 41. So obviously that means that normal attacks are going to be more effective against him than magic attacks. So that's logic, that is. Although I wouldn't recommend just using physical attacks. So yeah, and a lot of this part is actually going to be this battle because it's quite a long battle. It's a boss battle, so don't complain, really. Boss battles take a long time, that's life. You can learn a lot about life from this boss battle, but yeah, pretty much as you could see at the beginning of the fight, it was Mac and 4 shysters. So as we've already established, if Mallow uses Thunderbolt, then Mario attacks, that will take it out. So as soon as you see, or as soon as the shysters come, because Mac can actually summon 4 shysters at will, although obviously he doesn't do it at will because Will is a nice guy, and because that would be a bit unfair if he actually did that. What you're going to want to do as soon as they show up, just use Thunderbolt, and then if you technically use 2 Thunderbolts you can take them all out. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing that. I would recommend using Thunderbolt and then having Mario attack 1 and then having Mallow. See, as you can see, he just summoned 4 shysters, or they're actually called bodyguards in this, which kind of makes sense actually, I guess. But yeah, if you've leveled up Mallow and Super Mario, then, or Mario as his friends call him, just call me Mr. Super. But yeah, if you use Mario, then he can actually take out a shysters in 1, but I would still definitely recommend using Thunderbolt because you actually damage the boss as well as the shysters or the bodyguard. So yeah, that's definitely something to be aware of, really. And yeah, as you can see, we have 2 attacks from Mallow, Thunderbolt and HP Rain. That's going to be really useful. You actually couldn't buy items before coming here because the guy in the shop is way too scared or something. So yeah, you're definitely, before even doing the Croco boss, you're going to want to come and buy a lot of items, just fill up on items. But you will find some as you actually go about, because if you defeat a shyster, there's a good chance you will actually get a honey syrup, and you will definitely need a honey syrup for this battle. So yeah, as you can see, as soon as you take out all the shysters, he has to come back. You're not going to have a turn where there's no enemies, so he has to come back. So yeah, it's probably a good idea, instead of using Mallow to actually physically attack, like if you kind of have to physically attack because you're saving up flower points or just because you can't really do anything, instead of attacking with Mallow, actually defend, because as you can see he's going to attack and it makes a lot more sense, it's just logic. So yeah, he has 2 attacks, as you've definitely seen both of them. One is Flame Wall, which is a magic attack that attacks both party members. So the main thing here is you're going to want to look out for is that Mario will take a lot of damage here. Mario isn't that strong against magic attacks, so you're going to want to be careful there. And his other one is Flame, which I think we've already seen. I think we've already seen that. I'm pretty sure we have. Maybe? I don't know. I can't really remember. But yeah, Flame can also do a lot of damage to one individual member. So you're gonna have to be lucky, because you're gonna want him to attack Mallow, because that just makes sense. So as you can see here, quite a bit of every fight in this game is about luck. As you can see, that Mario kind of got healed, but Mallow is currently taking a massive beating, which is kind of annoying, but whatever, it's fine. I don't even care, it's stupid. But yeah, Mallow is taking quite a beating, which means I'm going to have to use HP Rain, and I rather wouldn't because I want to save all my FP points for you know, using Thunderbolt when Shy Guys show up. That's the main problem with this boss, is that you're going to want to try and take out all the Shysters as fast as you can, and you don't want him to summon Shysters. You're going to want to try and do as much damage as you can before he does actually summon Shysters, because it's kind of annoying to take him out. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend using Mario's magic moves, because it's going to be a lot more useful in the long run to actually keep those FP points for Mallow to use. As you can see here, this is again not a perfect run, so I actually use Mario's FP or magic attacks. I don't know what is so magic about jumping, but yeah, I actually use Mario's magic attacks here, but really that wasn't a good idea. So one thing you can actually do, once all the bodyguards show up, you don't actually have to attack the bodyguards. It's kind of a good idea, but you don't have to do it. So as you can see, I use Mario to attack the boss rather than attack the Shysters, because you can take out all the bodyguards in 2 hits with the Thunderbolt. The main problem is that if you don't do enough damage to Mac, he will just jump away. So if you manage to do enough damage to Mac, he can't jump. I don't know what the story is. He flinches or something like that. But if you don't do enough damage, then he jumps away. So you might as well take out the Shy Guys, because the sooner you take out the Shy Guys, the sooner the boss will come back. So that's it. Really, it's not any more complicated than that. As you can see, you can easily have trouble with this boss. You know, it's kind of like you have to outlast it before it kills you, which sounds really stupid, but yeah. You know, if you manage to get to this point, then it's just about the fine details about, like, say he does that flame wall and he does a lot of damage, and it can be kind of annoying, but I'm going to stop rambling now, okay, because we just did it. We got 12 XP, we got 20 coins, and Mario levels up to level 5, so that's nice. I know Mario was super close in the last part to leveling up, and it probably would have been worth me just leveling him up with Shysters, but, you know, I wanted to get this boss done. So hold on, oi, what's going on here? That's a star-shaped thing. That can't be important, because star-shaped things aren't important in Mario games. That's kind of interesting, actually. I think this is the very first game where stars are important in a Mario game. I know stars gave Mario invincibility, but I think this is the very first Mario game where stars are actually the main item to collect, because that's a Super Mario 64 thing, that you have to collect something to actually progress the game and for the game to actually work. So yeah, we defeated the boss, and apparently Mac was stashing a star piece. He kept that under the hood, or under the spring. I don't know. They don't really have hoods, springs. So yeah. So yeah, Shysters unhappy. Well, they shouldn't be happy. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Wait, hold on, they said we must warn the boss. What's going on there? We just defeated the boss, so... Oh, plot development. That's exciting. I'm excited for it. Now the Chancellor is very happy. I don't know what they actually did to the Chancellor, but they kind of seemed to just scare him in a corner and said that's close enough. It's now our kingdom because the Chancellor's in the corner. The King's like, don't go to the corner. Be careful, there's a corner there. If you go to that corner, you'll lose your kingdom. Yeah, everything's happy now. Everything's very happy. Although stupid Mallow thinks that he has an opinion that people care about. Well, yeah, Mario doesn't have many friends, so that's a safe rule, you know? Say that any friend of Mario is a friend of mine, because Mario doesn't have many friends, so the chances are that you don't have to befriend any weirdos like some sort of weird toad marshmallow thing. So weird. So here's something you should recognise if you ever play Paper Mario. Paper Mario actually has that sort of dialogue, you know, at the end of chapters. Because this was the end of the first chapter. We had, it's not official, but we had the prologue, and then after the prologue we had the first chapter, and now we're on to chapter 2. Again, that's not official. That's not something they actually confirmed, but that's pretty much how it works. You know, if you ever play Paper Mario, that's how it would work out. We're now on chapter 2, so. And yeah, I already mentioned that you should have definitely already played Paper Mario over this game. So yeah, let's go to the item shop, see if there's any you know, stuff here to say. I order you to stand before you, I now order you to jump. Rude. That is rude. But, you know, this guy is telling us some super secret stuff that we may not have known. If you randomly jump, you might actually hit an invisible block. It's true story, true story. And then you can get some goodies. But we're in the item shop because the reason we're here is because Mallow, the whole point that Mallow is here is that Mallow needed to buy something for his granddad. And we're, you know, being the superhero that we are, we even care about the little things. So that's nice. So yeah, we can buy stuff, and I would definitely recommend the antidote pin. Just trust me on this, I'm not going to explain exactly why, but do please buy that. I didn't buy one and I felt kind of stupid afterwards, but yeah, if you're planning to do well in this game, you're going to want one. Really. So yeah, we can actually leave the Mushroom Kingdoms and we don't have to go to Bandit's Way, we can go to the sewers. Which is great. You know, awesome, we can go to the sewers. So whatever, we don't care, it's a pipe, we're Mario, we're used to pipes. And yeah, something I didn't know, you actually do have to press down to go into a pipe. I know it sounds basic and I feel stupid for having to have to say it, but yeah, I didn't realise, you just press down and you're in the pipe. So yeah, sorry about that. Kind of a weird cut there, but that was me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry about that weird cut. I have no excuse. I should have cut it out, but whatever. I'm busy. I'm a busy guy, you know. I've got lots of Let's Plays to make. I can't be doing with each individual one. So yeah, I'm not really going to explain exactly how to get out of this place until the next part. The next part I will say exactly what you have to do, but yeah, in this part we're going to do a little bit of exploring, and as you can see, the reason why you want the antidote pin is because as soon as you encounter the mice, the chances are they will poison one of your party, which can be really annoying, because there's nothing you can do against it unless you have the antidote pin. And because you won't have any other pin at this point, then you might as well get the antidote pin and use that. There's really no reason not to use it. Yeah, we also have the wake up pin, which is kind of handy, but we won't be using that. And because I was actually checking to see if I actually brought the antidote pin, turns out I didn't. So yeah, while going through these sewers, I actually won't be immune to poison, which kind of sucks. So yeah, if you go in the water, you don't actually have to go in the water and fight these fish. You can completely go through this part without fighting these fish at all. But yeah, if you go in the water, you will run into these fish, and for whatever reason, they're purple. I guess because they're red, and because they're in the blue water, blue and red equal purple. I guess that's the logic. Yeah, because that's how light works. Your eyes can't account for the super blue water. Jesus, it's almost like this game didn't even happen. I think they're just making it up. Some sort of Japanese made up game. Yeah, you shouldn't have any trouble against the fish. But yeah, because of that battle, Mallow levels up, which is really cool. I don't like how close the names are. Mario and Mallow. I'm sure they did that on purpose, but yeah, that's super close. It's kind of weird. See, as you can see there, the fish were red, and now they're not red. So, explain that, science. You ain't got nothing on me, bro. So the fish are going to come at us, and I really should have blocked that, but whatever, it's fine. It's cool. And that's that done, so we will get the coins, we'll get the experience, and we will keep swimming. And get the hell out of this place. Yeah, as I said, I won't actually be showing the way out of this place. I will be showing the easy and quick, nice way to get out of this place, and I accidentally returned to the beginning of this place, so yeah, let's keep it's a bit of a maze, but it's not that bad. Yeah, and here's a boo, which is kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. So yeah, I will explain a bit more about these boos and these ghosts, but yeah, in the sewers there are ghosts, and you all have to beat them up. So yeah, I have been HonestJohn23, and in the next part we will get through the rest of the sewers, hopefully, and find this weird toad thing's granddad, which is all I've ever wanted. So, and yeah, until next time, goodbye.